It's Rachel from 7 and On, and today I'm going to be sharing all of our stocking stuffers picks with you. This stocking stuffers video is part of a collab hosted by Rachel at Day to Day Joys. So I'll be linking her channel as well as the playlist down below so that you can go and check out all the other moms and see what we're putting in our kids' Christmas stockings this year. And for this video, it's going to be extra fun because I've actually raided my mom's stash of stocking stuffers as well. So I'll be sharing with you some of what's going into my little boy's stockings as well as what's going into my littlest sister's stockings. So I'm going to have stocking stuffers both for toddlers as well as for preteens and teens. So it'll be a lot of fun. Now, I want you to put your answer to this debate in the comments below because I didn't realize until I went on social media as an adult that this was a hot topic. But I want you to tell me, do you wrap all the things in your stockings or don't you? Because I definitely don't, and I didn't actually even know that wrapping things that go inside stockings was a thing. I kind of always thought that the whole purpose of stockings was to have a whole bunch of little presents that you don't have to wrap because they're in a stocking. But then I grew up and found out that some people wrap every individual thing and they take a lot of joy in it and joy in unwrapping everything. So definitely tell me, which team are you? Team wrapping paper or team no wrapping paper when it comes to stocking stuffer? So let's get started. I'll be sharing with you all sorts of little things. These are super big with kids these days. I think my littlest sister is like totally in the perfect kind of age zone. These surprise somethings. There are so many variations. These are My Little Pony surprise eggs that I'm not sure how surprising it is. It says candies, free sticker, and 3D figurines. So I'm guessing these have 3D My Little Ponies inside is my educated opinion on these, but that is for her. We got several of these. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but these are fancy chopsticks. These ones have pictures of waves on them. The girls really love to use chopsticks, mostly when they eat noodles. Most of our chopsticks are kind of boring looking, so we got a couple pairs of fancy chopsticks. These have like origami cranes on them. Oh, I should mention, a lot of the stuff for our stocking stuffers came to the dollar store, from the dollar store. I think moms everywhere should be saying, thank you dollar store, when it comes to stocking stuffers. It's practically Santa Claus. Our version of a dollar store is Daiso, which you can let me know if you guys have a Daiso near where you live. They're originally out of Japan, but they've spread to quite a few countries now. It's actually slightly more than $1 depending on where you live. But they have a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of this stuff is from Daiso. So those are the chopsticks for the big girls. And here's the chopstick for my 2-year-old. Right here, these are training chopsticks. He actually already does have a pair like this that he's had for a while, but I think his are frogs, so now he has a panda pair. And he also likes to use these for eating noodles. You can tell that they're growing up in Asia, and we've got to start them young so that they won't grow up and later not know how to use chopsticks. Here are some little hair clips for the girls. They have more hair than I do, so I would not have long enough hair for one of these, but they're very cute little flowery hair clips. And I showed you a few of these before if you saw my what I'm getting my kids for Christmas video, which I can link, and that one actually has all of like the big gifts for my toddlers, but I showed some of their stocking stuffers. Play-Doh and Matchbox cars are key when you have very little boys who love cars and Play-Doh. You guys can let me know kind of like what were your family traditions about stockings. For me growing up, stockings were a huge deal, and they were probably like my favorite part of Christmas personally. Like, we took our stockings very seriously, and my family never did anything Santa Claus seriously. We didn't avoid Santa Claus, like we knew all the stories, watched movies that featured Santa Claus and stuff. The Santa Claus was one of my favorite movies as a kid. But we never had any idea like stockings came from Santa Claus or anything. We definitely, like, we had to stay in our room while Mom filled our stockings, and then we would come out all excitedly, and then we would get to open them. And one Christmas, Mom decided it would be very funny. She called us out of our room to open our stockings, and inside all of our stockings was just some bubblegum candy coal. That's all that was in our stockings instead of the usual overflowing stockings. And we were like, Mom, this is serious, okay? You cannot do this. We did not approve of her joke. I'm pretty sure she found it hilarious. I think I was probably around 8 or 9 at the time, and I was the oldest. And I just remember all of us kids were like, Mom, no, okay? You don't do something like that. I think we handled it pretty like calmly, but very seriously, like almost like a sit down, like, sorry, this is not funny, Mom. She thought it was funny. I think it's funny now. But we did. Then she sent us back to our room and filled our stockings like normal. Socks. You know, the classic Christmas stocking stuffer socks. These are from Uniqlo. We've gotten their socks a number of times and really like them. We don't really go for fancy, crazy socks in this family. Just pretty, we like the normal stuff. So these are for one of my sisters, I think. Yep. I have an identical set for the other one. Nice socks. More Matchbox cars. I got one with a door that actually opens. That's gonna be a very key feature with my 2-year-old. Opening door. This is for my little sister, Shopkins cutie car. Shopkins are also a pretty big hit with the girls. I don't 100% understand what Shopkins are, but they are tiny items with faces on them. Every generation has its things that are a big deal. And the things that were the big deal in the 90s are what I remember, and then the things that are the big deal now, 2020, is a little bit different. We've got other versions of the surprise egg thing. At least one of these is for my 2-year-old, and these are the Mr. Potato Head versions. So they are Mr. Potato Head tots. This is my favorite version of the surprise egg that I've seen yet. I think this will be cool. Basically, it's a little Mr. Potato Head thing, and then you don't know which accessories it comes with to make its face. A hair accessory for the 9-year-old. We got little, these are for the girls. They each got a little kind of mini planner. Not like a full-on planner, but a nice little starter. Beginner planner, and super cute design. So that would be fun. There. Some kind of oversized stickers. Transportation themed for my 2-year-old because transportation is all the rage. These were picked out by my husband. Slinkies. One for my littlest sister and then 2 for my boys. I'm pretty sure these will last approximately an hour, maybe. That's okay because they were like a few cents. Kids should have the Slinky experience, shouldn't they? I got, this one scares me a little bit, kinetic sand, basically the Daiso dollar store version of kinetic sand. We've never had kinetic sand before. I don't know if it's as not messy as people claim it to be, but we will try it. I'm being a brave mom right here. Got a notebook for my little boy who cannot write, but he loves to have a notebook just like Mama, and he can tell if a notebook looks grown up or not. So I got one with a spiral binding with a plastic cover and the like actual grown-up looking lines on the page. He appreciates that. This says, miracles happen to those who believe in them. Dollar store notebooks say a lot of really random stuff, but he can't read, so it's okay. Do you guys know these little firework things? They're called, we call them pop-pops. They're the kind you just throw at the ground and they explode. My husband picked these out for the kids. Safety, you know. Stocking stuffers. I got a few of these from Daiso, 2 of these last year for my 2-year-old, and he loved them a lot. They are reusable little sticker playbooks, so they have different scenes and pages that you can put the stickers on. I got a Toy Story one and a Cars one. Here, last year they had like real life looking ones where the stickers looked like real life, like trucks and boats and stuff, or real life animals, and I wish they would have had those again because I think he really liked the real life stickers, but they did not have them, and it is the dollar store, so I will take what they have without complaining. Candy. My husband got this for my toddler stocking, but I think I told him actually he needs to give this to me because this was one of my favorite candies that we could get when we lived in China, and I haven't seen this in a while, so I think I'm going to commandeer this for myself. Hair clips for the littlest sister. Gotta love hair clips. Snack for baby. Always stockings need to have a lot of food in them, or at least like everybody has their own special snack in it. So this will be the baby's special snack. Also this one, the yogurt melts, baby's special snack for his. This will be my toddler's special snack. Hello Panda, he really likes these. I haven't had them in a long time. My husband likes to get those for him. And that's all I have to show you for right now. That's basically the general gist of it. Most things that we get for the kids, we try to get like one of the same category for each one. So if there's a hair thing for the girls, we'll get like one hair thing for the 13-year-old and one hair thing for the 9-year-old or something like that. So kind of roughly evenish, but adapted to their age and their interests, of course. So there might be a couple things I left out of the different categories. Like you saw, we got everybody chopsticks, but we did not get the baby chopsticks because he's maybe a little bit too young for the chopsticks still. But so that's the general idea, what our stockings generally look like. There will be chocolate added for sure for everyone except the baby, if I can prevent my mom from trying to sneak chocolate into his stocking. But we have not bought that yet because this is a really big problem about buying chocolate when you live in the tropics, is that chocolate melts at room temperature. So if you buy chocolate, you can't store it anywhere else except for the freezer or the refrigerator. So we can't buy it a long time before Christmas because then it will just, like the kids will see it and probably try to eat it. So we kind of have to buy the chocolate last minute because our house is too warm. If you live in a colder climate and your house is set to like 65 degrees for the winter, I'm sure you don't have this problem. But it is a serious problem here. Can't buy your chocolate too early because it's all gonna melt. All right, so that was my stocking stuffers. Really looking forward to seeing the excitement. I think we found some fun and random things, even slinkies. And it's always fun to see the stockings and all the little gifts, and especially to me it's fun that I don't have to wrap them. So remember to ask my poll questions so I can do some scientific research, like how many people really do the wrapping all the stocking stuffers thing in real life. And make sure you check out the playlist below so you can see all the other moms sharing their stocking stuffers, and I will see you later. Bye!